All right, guys, we're live. We're live on the tube. Did you pinch your barbs, sir?
That's a good question. I should look.
Uh-oh, I got COVID.
Corona.
Actually, it's just allergy season.
You should look. 10 ounces.
You pinch your barbs?
I don't even think this one has a barb.
Why's your hook so big?
What the heck do you do? I get that all the time.
What are you fishing for, dude? Freaking halis?
All the time.
Halibut? Freshwater halibut? It's pretty windy out here today, guys, so we're out on the Columbia River here doing some spring salmon fishing. We figured there was an opener here fishing for springers today. We didn't want to miss out on trying to get out here and catch a couple, so we came out here plunking for the evening, just a few of us. And we're gonna go over some plunking techniques, show you guys kind of some of the things that we do out here, and hopefully catch a fish. We got some dudes out here anchor fishing, a few spots. You want to get thrown in the water, Mike? The last thing you do when you're out here plunking is ring the bell artificially. I hope it does. I hope it buries right now.
Remember that last thing we did before we started? Eric was out there dropping a line and my rod was going off and we didn't know about it.
How well could you guys just hear Mike right there? I'm curious how this sound is.
Oh yeah, can you guys hear me? Just talking normal this far away. Social distancing, can you guys hear me right now? You're away from me. Close.
Did I just hear a ding?
I think that was someone's phone.
We're about to get poured on, guys. We are about to get in a serious rainstorm.
You might have walked through my rig or...
It's about to pour, isn't it? I don't know. I can already feel it hitting me. Oh yeah, it's about to pour. I gotta get my jacket on, guys. Stand by. Stand by. See if I can set this up somehow. It's probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try. It is definitely about to start pouring down rain. No, I just got it sitting right there. Gotta get my rain jacket on. We kind of knew this was gonna happen tonight, addicts. We just didn't know how bad and when and all that crap. Clint, would you quit ringing your bell? You're freaking me out.
I just pulled it out of my bag.
All right, I'm back. Back, people. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get my raincoat on. But yes, we're gonna out here, like I said, we're gonna talk about some springers. We're gonna run through a couple setups here, talk about rods, reels, what we're fishing out here bait-wise. Hopefully, it sounds like we may get some more springer openings in the near future for the lower Columbia River. So if you're living in the Pacific Northwest and you didn't get an opportunity to come out and catch springers, hopefully they're going to open it up for us again and give us a couple more days to get out here and chase them. You guys can hopefully put some of these techniques to work. Unfortunately, the water's been pretty high, so from what I've heard, the guys that are kind of anchor fishing in shallow water and plunking, a lot of those guys are the ones that are being successful out here catching fish. When the dam kind of raises the water on us like that, you run out of options. Charles, you want to run through this real quick? Let's see if Clint did it right.
We'll see.
So guys, we have no idea if Clint rigged this correctly or not, so we're just going to run through it real quick and see what he messed up, if anything. So just show him, start from the top, and then...
What we do here is I like to get a triple swivel. I don't use spreaders because I'm running line. If you guys are casting, a spreader might be a little bit better for you to keep the tank. But since we're running lines, I like to just run triple swivels. They're cheap. So we run that triple swivel right to our main line right there, and that's going to start this little setup off right there. Start it off with the triple.
50, 60 pound main line, does it matter?
Yeah, I like to do like 30, 60. A lot of times I just use my trolling gear.
So whatever's on there.
Yeah.
So 50 to 65 is usually what I'm running on there, guys. Tough line.
So So then off of one side here, you're gonna want to run a spin glow. What I like to do is I like to run my spin glows about chest length to the center of my chest to an arm length out. That's usually right about there. I don't really adjust from there. It's not any science to it really. Just as long as you're in that range. I've actually
looks like Clint's running an orange spin glow here. What is that? A size 6?
That's a smaller
It's
one
a
for
small
me.
one, yeah.
That'd be something I'd use for sockeye. Summer steelhead.
Summer steelhead. And then a little coonie on there, a few beads.
Well, salmon still eat that? What's that? But then we're gonna run another 2 to 3 feet, sometimes even more depending on the depth of water you're fishing. Sometimes I'll go 4 or 5 just to hit all those water columns. But since we're fishing shallow, we're just bringing them close together. That way spin glows are just not just swimming at the top of the water doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just keep repeating the setup.
And one thing you always want to make sure, guys, is make sure that this is never longer than in between your 3-way. So that's kind of how I'll use my measurements, is I just will, a lot of times I'll do them longer and then I'll just cut them based on where my, you know, my midway bumpers are.
We've literally caught fish with spin glows this far away from the triples, just trying it out just to see what would happen. We've caught fish that way, so don't worry about it too much. You just keep going down, and once you get to the bottom of the triple, just run about 12 inches a leader. Now, in the summertime when I'm fishing, it starts getting a little weedier and stuff. Sometimes I'll mess with this leader length to try to get me above the debris that's on the bottom, and I'll start catching fish again in really weedy areas. But right now, in the springtime, fish are on the bottom. I like to just run a little shorter.
Yeah, and a lot of these springers, guys, they're going to be literally belly in the dirt. They are not going to be up suspended very often.
The only time I really get fish on my upper spin glows is when I'm fishing out in like 20 feet of water or so, when it's pretty deep.
Yeah, okay. And then for rod, guys, we're running anything from 9.5 to 10.5 foot. You know, you can go with like this one, which is just the H 15 to 30. 1062H 15 to 30, or you can do like the 20 to 40s. You can get the heavier ones if you're going to be running like wobblers and stuff with them in the fall. But anything 10.5 foot, 15 to 30, Okuma Guide Select Classics, awesome rods for the money, lifetime warranties. They're a great.
If you're casting, I suggest getting a little bit heavier of a rod, just so you can control it a little bit better. And don't run triples. I'd run a double setup just like this, and then run my weight off the bottom if I was casting it like this exactly. And you want to go.
Well, at one point we'll reel mine in and run that killer fish down the line so people can see us casting it and stuff.
Especially when you're casting, you want to run heavier line. If you get up into like the 40-pound for your leaders and everything, it's just so much stiffer that it has less memory. And so you don't end up with all these tangles and stuff. When I was running 20, 25, and I was breaking fish off for one, just trying to tow them up on the beach, and for two, I was always getting tangled.
Yeah.
And then once I upped it, started going 30, 40, not an issue anymore.
Sweet.
Line visibility is non-existent.
Yeah, these fish are not really spending that much time looking at your gear, so you don't need to worry too much about line visibility. We're also going to run the Okuma Low Pro line counter reels. You could go with the SS, which is just the stainless steel, nice kind of blacked out, just nicer model, or they have the other Low Pro cold waters, the standbys that have been around for years that are just solid reels. It's very, very important that you run a line counter, because one thing you're going to want to do out here is when you drop these setups, the line counter is going to help you know where exactly you dropped it last time. So say you run it out, boom, you catch a fish. Well, you know exactly on your line counter where that fish was, and you can drop it in that same lane, because typically the fish are going to usually be running a lot of the same lanes at the same time, since these fish kind of travel in schools. So it's very, very important that you have a line counter reel. And Charles is going to run. Where are we putting this rod? You want to grab the setup? Here, just grab the... I'm going to hold the rod so I can show them. Oh, are they running his out?
Yeah, that's what
Here.
I'm saying. Go over there.
Okay, so we'll show you guys kind of what we're doing here. We're going to run these out. You can't really cast a triple setup, so we're going to run them out here with just like a 12-ounce lead to keep them slammed onto the bottom. So basically all we've done is we have the lead sitting on the boat, and Charles is going to kind of reverse. Then you have the guy on the bank kind of keeping a steady pressure on the reel. You want to keep your rod tip in the air and kind of keep your stuff off the water as best you can so it doesn't pick up any debris or weeds or anything like that. And you can cast these triple setups, but man, it is a nightmare. And I just don't, it always leaves me wondering, like, man, is it tangled up when it's out there? I'm not into it. So a lot of times we'll run them. And then the other reason we run them is because we like to drop them in specific lanes. We like to use the fish finders, find the ledges, find the humps, and set these baits exactly where we want them. If you're casting them, it's really, really hard to do that. So that's another reason we like to run these things out into the water. We got a ton of you guys out here watching, almost 300 of you. Let's give you guys an opportunity to win a prize pack and try to get some more people joining us, wishing us luck that we can catch a springer or a steelhead or something tonight. Charles, so see, you can see Charles is here. Once he gets to the spot, he's gonna go upriver just a little bit and he's gonna drop that in. As he drops it, you're just gonna free spool that down to the bottom. As soon as it hits bottom, you're gonna reel up that slack and put it in the rod holder. Rod holder is super important out here. And then the last little step is he's gonna add a bell to it, because a lot of times you're waiting out here. It could be a couple minutes in between bites. So it's important to have a bell. It's a kind of a fun part of the culture out here as you're running up and down listening for bells dinging. We're gonna run Clint's out here as well, so you guys can see that all again, kind of what we just did there. And if you don't have like a power boat, you can use kayaks to do this. I've seen guys use rafts. Just make sure you're being safe with whatever way you do it. All right, guys, if you guys want an opportunity to win a prize pack, here's what I want you to do. If you can do me a favor, please smash that thumbs up button. If you're on YouTube, it really helps us a lot. If any of you guys are our followers and kind of watching our videos on a weekly or daily basis, if you guys can just do us a huge solid and smash that thumbs up button as we're uploading these videos, because it's really important for YouTube that they know that you guys are enjoying this content.
All right, what you want to do here when you're running these lines off is you want to make sure that you start upriver from your rod holder, and I'm going to show you why. Put the line inside your boat, and as I back off, what I'm going to do is back out just far enough that I can safely turn my boat around without hitting bottom.
And without hitting these other rods.
Yeah, not hitting these other rods. So I'm going to watch the rods. I'm going to back out and turn myself and turn right around and head straight out from that rod. And once I get out a little ways, I'm going to start countering the current and start heading a little bit upstream while watching my depth finder. And when I see where I want to be, then I'm going to turn up river and head up. You know, just about a rod, usually about a rod holder up. Usually we'll hold rod holder up. And then I'm going to get everything laid out and then set it down.
Sweet. Okay, guys, so Clint, again, he's going to hold pressure on the reel, just kind of lightly thumbing it as the rod goes out. His line counter right here, his Okuma line counter, is going to come in handy there. And then he's going to see how you can see he's keeping his whole setup off the water right there. It's kind of hanging in the boat. That's really important so you don't pick up any weeds or anything as Charles is running the line out there. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Thumbs up. Hit the little thumbs up button. Share this out there. If you're on YouTube, please, message it to a couple friends. Tell us to come join Addicted Fishing. We're getting super, super close to 100,000 subscribers. You guys have been rocking it, helping us, sharing our content and doing the thumbs up and all these things that you guys are doing for us. It's helping us grow on a daily basis. So keep helping us. It's amazing. We love building this cool community. We appreciate it. Thank you. So share it out there, smash the thumbs up button, then drop a comment. Let us know exactly where you're tuning in from, what city, what state, what country. And we're going to randomly select someone from the comments to win an Addicted prize pack. It'll be something from our website, a hat, a decal, t-shirt, a little prize pack of goods from our website where you can purchase our apparel and all that stuff. So do those 3 things for me. Thumbs up, share it to a couple buddies, maybe share it on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you like to share things. And then drop a comment. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I'm going to randomly select someone from those comments to win a little prize pack. The rain's not hitting us too bad yet. It's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Clint, stop. You're dragging it in.
I'm not touching it. It's dragging down, I think.
What's that? What pound lead did you put on there?
It's 10 or 12.
Oh, there you go. You hung. A lot of times that's good, guys, because what will happen is that thing will kind of drift just a little bit and boom, it'll kind of land right in a nice little lane where you want that thing. So we're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods. All these rods right here, Charles's, Clint's, Mike's, and Clint's buddy Rob is running triple spin glows. And what I did was I ran a single spin glow And then I have a killer fish, a Brad's killer fish down the line. I ran that thing down the line so you can see the tip of my rod kind of wiggling. Hopefully the killer fish wrapped in tuna does it. That's what I'm hoping. It's the only different thing out here on the beach today. Thank you so much for the super chat, Gavin Gooding. We appreciate it, man. Thank you for the super chat. Pound out to you, dude. We appreciate all the support you guys give us every single week. Let me get back to these comments and see where all you people are tuning in from. We got some people from Woodland, Chicago, Sandy, Vancouver Island, British Columbia. Oh, we got another super chat. George Esch. Thank you, George S. We appreciate the super chats, man. We're going to keep making this content. We got a lot of cool stuff coming. I cannot wait. These last 4 days, me and Jordan traveled to somewhere and went and fished for a bucket list fish of mine that I've been wanting to catch my entire life. If you guys do not follow us on Instagram, head over to our Instagram page, Addicted Fishing, and you guys can see what that bucket list fish was. We posted a couple pictures on our Instagram feed, so you guys could go check that out. Go follow us on Instagram. But we filmed a 3-part series, and I cannot wait. Ugh, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. It's some epic content. We traveled to some really, really beautiful area, and we caught a lot of really, really big fish, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So lots of good content coming. We got a bunch more trout stuff that we're kind of starting to film and getting in the mix. Yeah, and then springers, obviously. We're going to keep trying to film springers as they allow us to have it be open. We'll get some more springer content for you. Also, in our neck of the woods in the Pacific Northwest, the Columbia River this weekend opens for steelhead fishing. So if any summer steelhead anglers are trying to get after those early fish, it's going to open this weekend as well, I think. But don't quote me on any of these rules, because I'm not the game book. But check them. Go check them, because I think it is opening. I want one of these rods to bury so bad. Sorry, guys, I'm reading some of your comments here. Don't forget, if you guys are just tuning in, smash that thumbs up button. Give that thing a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment. Let us know where you're tuning in from, and share this out to a couple buddies. We're going to randomly select someone from the comments to win an Addicted prize pack. These white bags are kill bags. It's where you put your fish after you catch them. We're actually working with Mustad to hopefully create some of our own kill bags. This is just one of the samples that will have lots of changes. Nothing's finalized on it at all yet. But yeah, kill bags. He's got one of the little silver hordes.
I got the other Mustad bag in the boat.
What do you got, Clint? So basically, when you kill a fish, when you whack it, bleed it out, throw it in your kill bag with some ice, dialed, good to go. Clint's got the other Mustad one. We are going to be coming out with some of our own kill bags. There's a few things that we've always wanted on kill bags, and we've never been able to get them, never been able to find them. So we've been working on doing our own. Yes, Mustad. That one's not a bad one.
Dude,
Fits a whole sturgeon, 55 inch, right?
We put a couple in
54?
It, yeah, we put a couple sturgeons in.
I don't know. How big was it? Was it 60? Poacher?
No, it was like half an inch under the big slot size.
Half an inch under the legal?
Yeah.
So you kept an illegal one then?
No, you know what
You
I
just
mean.
said half an inch under the legal.
Oh my gosh. Half the inch under the top end of the legal.
Oh, okay.
Like the high, you know what I mean.
I think we got another super chat I might have missed. George S. with another super chat. Thank you, man. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, George. Well, he'll make it up to you, I'm sure. It was good, though. Trust me. The content that we captured is freaking unreal. You guys are going to love it. It was some really, really cool style of fishing. I can't wait to go back and do more of it. Thumbs up from Yakima. We got some people tuning in from Fresno. And yes, guys, we are practicing the social distancing out here. A lot of us are, you know, you may see us get a little close every once in a while, but we're outside, so we're trying to maintain our distance. And we did 2 or 3 different rides in the boat out here, so we only came out a couple guys at a time, and it's really stupid, honestly. I don't even just a frustrating situation. I'm ready for the United States of free America to open back up and let us do our thing, but just hasn't happened yet. So we'll just keep playing by the rules until they either drive us to go crazy and mad, or we just stop playing by the rules. We'll see. Yes, someone's gonna low hole Clint for sure. Honestly, we were thinking this would be the perfect day to pay Clint back for the chum episode. If you guys have never seen that episode, he cuts one of Josh's chum off like mid-fight with a pair of scissors. Not only does he make his friend lose his fish, he litters like 40 feet of braided fishing line out into the river. So, you know, either way, we were thinking tonight would be a good day to pay Clint back. And as soon as he gets a springer to the bank, Charles is just going to knock it off with the... No, I think we just knock it off with the net. Just
start stabbing at it with the net.
You guys cut my line like 5 times crappie fishing.
yeah, but that was a crappie. That's not really payback for a salmon.
Something important.
I mean, I guess it is a dog salmon, so they're not that cool, but...
And it wasn't in the mouth, so why did you care?
But it was during a competition,
In the mouth or not.
so that's pretty dirty.
Yeah, super
During
dirty.
a competition, that's pretty dirty.
I'm telling you, if you look at the replay, Kevin Gray's scissors are higher than mine, and he's in front, and I think Kevin Gray is the one that actually gets it, not me. Watch it.
Now it's all changing.
Tell them to watch it. Do it in slow-mo.
You were
on
totally
Okay.
owning it, dude.
Clint says that Kevin Gray is the actual one that cut the line. So go watch the chum episode, the chum fishing addicted life, and go see. I think Clint's lying. All right, guys, let's select one of you guys to win an addicted prize pack. It's going to be Slap Toad. Slap Toad. YouTube name Slap Toad. You won yourself an addicted fishing prize pack. You're from Lansing, Michigan. Shoot us an email to orders. It's orders@addicted.fishing. Orders@addicted.fishing. Make sure you include your address. Let us know that you want an addicted fishing prize pack, and we will get that thing shipped out to you, man. Thanks again, everyone that tunes in, shares these things out there for us. Let's hope one of these rods freaking berries. Berries, berries, berries. What questions do you guys have? Do you guys have any questions on bank fishing out here? If you guys are going to try to get out and go, this will work in any big river system. If you have any sort of big river system or area where fish are migrating upriver, this is an extremely effective method. On the Columbia River, they allow us to use 3 hooks. So you can run, 3 spin glows, 3 different setups to target these fish. What I did was I ran a 1 hook on my bottom spin glow, and then I have a plug that has 2 hooks. So there's my 3 hooks. Those guys just get a takedown? Huh? What's going on?
We're just talking about fishing.
Fisherman stuff.
You guys been getting any bites?
I got my bell rang once.
He's excited for some shad fishing.
Dude, Shad's gonna be fire.
I'm totally excited.
I got my trout rod. I got my trout rod ready to go.
I was up at the dam. I seen him jumping. I was ready for all that.
Oh, you guys are out. You guys got some questions popping back in here. Will this setup work for sockeye? Abso-freaking-lutely. It's one of the most deadly setups you can use for sockeye. Just downsize all your stuff. Go to smaller hooks like size 1s or 1/0s. Go to a real small spin glow. We like to use pinks and blues for sockeye. It works really, really well. Let's see here. What are some of these other questions you guys got jumping in? Will these rods... Yes, Justin, the Guide Select Classics are money, dude, for steelhead. I'd get the 1032H. The 1032H, the 15 to 30. Money, dude. Money, money, money. I love them for steelhead and salmon plunking. Whoop, I got my finger in there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I don't want to miss any of your setups or your questions here, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to go back through here. Jeffrey Hall said, did they say that Columbia is going to reopen? I do not know for sure. I'm sure we'll hear in the next couple days whether or not they're going to give us another opener. I would assume based on the conditions in the Columbia River with the Bonneville Dam raising the water on us and hearing that not that many fish got caught, I would assume we're going to get some more openers, but we'll see what they say. I'm not drinking a White Claw, Justin. Hell no. So when we're targeting springers out here from the bank, especially when the water's high, we're fishing anywhere from like 8 feet out to 20 feet. We're not really fishing any deeper than that, especially when you have an outgoing tide, currents running strong. Not really doing much else than 8 to, you know, so I've even heard guys catching them in closer than that, 5-6 feet. Just depends on how high the water is. We're fishing in an area right now that is like anywhere from 10 feet out to 30 feet, depending on how far you run the lines out. What else do we got here? We have not caught anything yet, guys. We've been out here for about 35 minutes or so. Lines in the water for about 35 minutes. Honestly, we may not catch anything. I know guys that were out on anchor today, fishing all day, multiple boats that did not catch anything. We talked to a couple guys at the boat ramp that said they fished and trolled and tried all sorts of techniques today and did not catch anything. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll get any or not, but I'm optimistic about it. Steve Nielsen, thank you so much for the super chat, man. He said he wants one of our kill bags. Once we start kind of getting those things developed and getting some products into the stores, we will let you guys know. We are working on one though, and we're excited for it for sure. Fury Lord, I'm super sorry to hear that not many steelies made it to Idaho this year. That is a sad occurrence. Hopefully the summer steelhead run this year is better. Even though they're saying it's not going to be, who knows? Hopefully it is. Thanks again for the super chat, guys. We really, really appreciate those things. It means a lot that you guys do that for us. It really does. Yeah, I see some people saying they lost one. John lost a springer. What's everyone else been doing? Anyone else been out springer fishing today? Yep, Cameron did catch a couple. I heard that Mr. Cameron Black, the legend himself, caught a couple springers today. Yep. Yeah, I heard Cameron got a couple. What else you guys saying here? Yes. Mr. Hen Fave Fishing says, smash the like button. Thank you, buddy. Let people know that line or that like button needs to be hit for us, please, on YouTube. I have never fished the American River. Sorry about that, dude. Never fished that. Shelly Thornton said she got one today. She caught a springer and only saw a few others caught. Jasper says he got one. So yeah, there was a few fish caught then. So that's good news at least. Maybe we'll get lucky here and get one. In LA, they said the lockdown is extended to the end of August. That is absolutely freaking ridiculous. Asinine. That is so stupid. Cheers from Idaho. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Larry, yes, I'm sure we will be doing some shad fishing live shows for sure. We usually do that every single year. Hopefully we'll get to do some this year. We've been being a little hesitant going out and, you know, packing people in the boats and doing live feeds, but to be perfectly honest, we may just start doing some live feeds with more people. I can tell you that. Nothing happened to Jordan. He hasn't been doing many of the live feeds lately, again, because of this stupid social distancing stuff. So we've been trying not to get a bunch of people together and do our live feeds like we normally do, but we'll get back to it soon enough, I promise you. Answering a bunch of your questions here, guys and gals. Andrew says, come fish Lake Michigan. Absolutely, dude. I want to fish Lake Michigan. I want to get out there bad. I'm trying to plan something right now with another YouTuber to get out to the Midwest this year, so I'm hoping that pans out and comes through. I don't know about sockeye season, Justin. I'm not sure they've even said anything about it. They'll let us know kind of once they put those seasons out if they're going to let us fish for them. Alan says, why are you fishing this method compared to others? So, Alan, the reason we like to run these lines and the reason I think this is so effective out here is you just up your chances. I mean, think about this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods in the water with 3 baits on each rod. That's 15 baits in the water. That's why you do it. It really, really ups your odds at getting a fish. You cover all the water columns. It's it's a super effective way to fish. Shad fishing, we do it all over the place. You can fish the lower Columbia. You can go up to the Bonneville Dam and fish it. There's lots of places to catch shad. Yeah, Sal, we talked about doing that, like a live feed derby for sure. Nice, Austin, your buddy went 1 for 3 plunking. That's good to hear. Hopefully my freaking killer fish just gets whacked. Look at that tip just freaking wiggling away out there. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Whack, whack. Yes, I'd love to go to New York and do some salmon fishing. We're going to get out there. I know we keep saying that. And honestly, we had it on our calendar this year to go out to the Midwest twice. But what's going on, Charles? You got a tree or something on there? Oh, there's a... No, that's my rod, actually. Hopefully you're not in my stuff. Where's your line at?
It's going down the river.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Set it.
yeah. Might have to reset Charles's. Okay, guys, I'm getting back through some of your questions here. Sorry, you guys got a lot of stuff coming in. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Oh, I was talking about the Midwest. We had a couple trips on the calendar this year for the freaking Midwest, and then all this crap hit around the world and are super unfortunate, whatever you want to call it. And it messed up a bunch of our plans, but we're still going to go out there, I promise, this year. I don't know when. I don't know what we're doing yet, but we're, like I said, we're trying to work with another YouTuber to get out there soon. Exactly, Melissa. I'm kind of the same way. And that's why we will probably get back to normal here soon. We're at that same opinion. You know, I think at this point, if you can be responsible and you're not sick and you're doing the right things, there shouldn't be any reason you can't kind of hang out with your friends. So, yes, Joshua says, are we planning to do another Alaska trip? We were actually going to go to Alaska again this year, but unfortunately the lodge that we were going to is not operating this year now. So we're not able to do our initial plan for Alaska. So I don't know exactly when we'll get back to that, but yes, there will be an Addicted Alaska 3 at some point. I promise you that. Fury Lord, have you ever fished the Flaming Gorge for lake trout? No, but I want to. I want to go fish for lake trout a lot nowadays. That is an absolutely epic fish. Squid says that those guys don't want to river their secret holes in the Midwest. I highly doubt that, because we've gotten hundreds of invites to go fish out there in a bunch of those rivers and film. So, and at the end of the day, when you're filming on rivers, if you've never been there, and there's a really good chance you're not going to have any clue where we're fishing. Brandon says you should go fishing with Blacktip. I would love to go fishing with Blacktip. Blacktip is actually my favorite YouTuber. He's epic. I love his content for sure. Yeah, so Brad R says, do you cast with your... That's exactly what I do. So I have a spreader bar with a with kind of a bumper in between the spreader bar and my quick fish or killer fish. And then I slide it down. So at some point I'll reel that thing in after it's kind of soaked for a little bit and I want to get some new bait or scent on it. And I'll show you guys how I rig that and throw that plunking setup out there. Wisconsin just opened for bow fishing season for catfish. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could bow fish catfish. Are those things big out there? The lone outdoorsman? $26 pounds, 13 ounces. That's awesome, Fury Lord. Thank you for the super chat, man. Braden Thompson says, smash the thumbs up. Yes, if you guys have not hit that thumbs up button, please do that for us. Yeah, lockdown to August 1st. That's terrible. Dwayne says, what do you use for catching shad? Well, just kind of stay tuned with us, Dwayne. We're going to have quite a few different shad tutorials and videos coming out here in the very near future. So if you don't have that bell turned on, make sure you turn that bell notification on. If you guys don't have that thing turned on, down below there's a little bell you can click and turn your notifications to all. Turn your notifications to all notifications. And yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, we broke 90,000 subscribers on YouTube. So thanks again for the support. I appreciate it, every single one of you. Thank you. Thank you. We really, really appreciate the support. 90K on YouTube. It's freaking crazy that we've gotten to that point. And like I said, we're growing to that 100K quick. So help us get there. It's all you guys. It's all you guys sharing our stuff. That is the biggest thing you can do for us. Jack says, what's the biggest springer you've ever caught? I caught a really giant wild springer in the Columbia probably 5 or 6 years ago that we didn't weigh, but just based off the fall fish and a lot of the fish I've caught, I would venture to say it was pushing 30. It was giant. But who knows, because I didn't get a scale on it. We wanted to let it go. But it was giant, I can tell you that. What else? What other questions you guys got here? I'm going to just keep my phone on my rod in hopes that we'll get a takedown as I scroll through these comments here. Dawn says, do scents work, yes or no? I think scents are extremely important, especially for salmon and steelhead. These fish can smell parts per billion or million or whatever. Regardless, they can smell really, really good. Charles is finally going to adjust. I was waiting for him to do that. He's drifting down quite a bit. All right, guys. Yes, Drayden, we really want to go tarpon fishing again. Bad. Yep, you're on me, huh? Charles is on me. Drifted into me. Oh, look at that fake takedown. Great. Great. Someone even said, tell Charles to reel that. Someone said, tell Charles to reel his bait in. He knows better. He's going to drift into you. And look at that. It's true.
Oh, Jesus, I should have just gone on top of you.
Oh, yeah, you could have done that instead of dragging in my whole setup. That's all right, though, Charles. Oh, this is what happens sometimes, guys, out here. Sometimes you get tangled. Let me go back to some of these questions you guys got. Are you guys going to come out with an episode on how to fish for lings from the boat? Yes, we should do that, Cam. If you're watching, I know I saw a couple people tuning in here. Cam, we should go do some ling cod tutorials. That'd be fun, dude. We have not had any ringers yet. No bell ringers. Marty, what are we using? We're using coon shrimp from Millennial Coons. We're also using some, what's your ones you're using? Looney Coonies. Charles has been doing well on Looney Coonies this year. I'm always sticking to my Millennials because I've caught so many fish on them. I have a hard time not using them. Larry says, are we going to do kokanee videos? Yes, me and Cam were just talking about that, trying to get out and do some kokanee stuff. So hopefully we'll get that on the calendar and go get some kokanee stuff filmed for sure. Bloody tuna is an awesome scent for Chinook. Yep, especially springers. That's what I wrapped my plug in, was tuna.
Charles, do you need help?
No.
Damn, you guys are talking. You guys have got so much stuff coming in, I can't keep up. Look at that. Cameron says Friday, flat ocean for lings. That sounds like a damn good plan, Cameron. Yes, Cam's tuning in. Cam went out and caught some springers today.
Lies.
Lies. Charles says bull. Picture didn't happen. Take the bell off, rookie. I don't know what Charles is doing, dude. He's... The guy says, take the bell off, rookie.
I got a freezer full of springers.
Lowell Clint, not Charles, Marlin. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Sledderfish. What you got going on over here, dude?
A bit of tangle.
Little tangle action. Now we did have 5 rods fishing. Now we have 3. Yeah, tuna bellies. That is a fact, Ryan Fleck. Tuna bellies work amazing for spring Chinook. I'm gonna try to... Mike, you wanna come grab this phone and chat with people for a little bit while I fix my stuff?
Putting the Millennial on.
Oh yes,
It's getting warm.
Millennial Coons.
It's getting warm out here now.
It is getting warm. I'm gonna take my jacket off actually.
Oh, my hand was in the lens. How's the water clarity? I don't know. Let's put you guys in the water and check it out. Waterproof phone, right? It looks good. Can you see your toes, Clint?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
It's a couple feet. 3 feet. 3.5 feet.
What's up, Mike? How's it going? Chris? Borrow? Is it Borrow?
Hey, who wants me to go cut Marlin's line?
Oh my God.
No.
We've not caught anything yet. Smelly fish.
No bite.
No bite. We're
Show
what?
them the bells, because that's the one
what-
of the coolest things too
Oh,
about
I've-
bank fishing is custom.
What part of the river
old
we're on?
school bells.
Mike is cool. Thanks, guys. See that,
Mike is
Clint?
cool. Fail,
Mike's cool.
Band hammer coming shortly. Rob, talk to us about your bell.
Those are my.
Trash.
Rob, what's the purpose of?
you grab me a 10?
10-ounce lead.
Lead, please.
Clint. Sorry, guys. Clint's had 1 beer. He's kind of messed up. We have not killed anything. Corey, no problem. I tried to get everything shipped out fast.
Show them the different bells. That's the coolest
Jesus,
part.
would you calm down? 1 beer and he gets mouthy, I tell you. This isn't mine.
Can you grab me some, please?
I stole that from Clint.
No, I'm trying.
Thanks, David. It was a pleasure. We are on the Columbia. Clint wants you guys to see these bells. He's freaking out over it. Clint is drinking White Claws tonight. Oh. Cameron says no river names. We say the Columbia and the Willamette. That's about it.
I see a lot of people saying that. They're like, oh, I would go run lines, but I don't have anybody to help me. And you don't really necessarily need help. What I do is I adjust my drag with the clicker so that it pulls out just enough to keep tension. And then I'll run it out there and then get back to shore as fast as I can and then do my own drag. And you won't even spool out much line at all. Like, you don't have to have 2 people. If you open your bail and try to do it through drag, it doesn't work. Don't do it that way. But if you just adjust your drag and use your clicker to get that tension, like, I'll run my line right now all by myself. Without no help, no help.
How's the current out there right now?
Oh, it's ripping.
It's ripping pretty hard. Hashtag low hole White Claw Clint. Is there something wrong with the sound? kind of river bottom are we looking for here? I don't know. Someone just asked what kind of river bottom.
Sandy, and you want like ledges. So what we've done, we're fishing sand, obviously. A lot of Columbia is sand. So a lot of these areas we're fishing are sandy. And what you're looking for is the ledges. So as the river goes out and then drops off, that's where you want your stuff. Those fish will ride up those ledges. Here, Mike, let's show them how to put a coonie on here.
Oh, there's another cool bell. There's a lead that's about to get lost in the sand. Oh, buried it.
Gotta get my trusty Gerber's plugged in here.
Justin, I don't think we've made that happen yet.
First of all, don't do what I did. And make sure you pinch your hooks. They changed the damn rules on us here so much, I can't keep up. It's like, oh, you can use barbs. Oh, you can't use barbs. Oh, you can use barbs. Oh, now you can't use them again. So, make sure you take your trusty Gerber pliers and just slightly pinch that thing down. Just kidding. Pinch it good. Okay.
Someone was saying that they had a fever and I was confused. I thought they had COVID, but they were asking for more cowbell.
Okay, so I use these Millennial Coon shrimp. You can get them anywhere. There are lots of different retailers and stores around here in the Pacific Northwest. I think you can also order them from their website and they'll ship them. So I like them because a lot of their baits are all really symmetrical. They use a lot of the same size baits and they hold up really good. I like a durable bait, and then I'll add my own scents and that kind of stuff to it. So I'm gonna just reach in here, pick out a coonie that I think looks tasty, which they all do. And then what I do here, so I'm gonna put that hook just kind of off to the side a little bit. I'm not gonna go right into the center because this head is really soft and will break and come off easy. So I'm gonna go just off to the side there. I'm gonna pull that in, just like so, and then I'm gonna slowly poke it out that head. And you wanna be super gentle with that part. Poke that out like so, and rotate your hook around. And then all I do is I just take my bait loop, go like so, and then I'm gonna take this tail here. I'm gonna do another little half hitch just to kind of extra. Oh, and I did exactly what you don't want to do. I broke it. So we're gonna have to redo, boys.
What secrets are we keeping from you guys, Martin?
It happens. So we're gonna throw that out there. Get rid of that one.
We're keeping secrets from these guys.
We are? How?
I don't know how we could. We film everything we do.
Okay. So, close that back out. Let's do that again, boys, because I messed it up. Which happens sometimes. Go on the side there, out the head. And then I'm going to... Damn, these things are being really, like, just gentle today.
Anthony, I've never been to your family's restaurant.
Who's that?
Vinny's Smoking? Good burgers in Northwest Oregon?
Sounds epic.
North Bend, Oregon.
That's what she looks like, boys. Like so. And then this is the hard part. You got to be super gentle with this little scenario that we got.
Are you casting this? Uh-oh. There we go.
You do not want to like hammer this thing out here. You want to just give it kind of a light flick. Because if you try to like huck it out there really far, it's just gonna, your coon shrimp's gonna rip off. You're not gonna be happy with the result. You can see what I've done here is I have a spreader bar on there. The reason I run that spreader bar is when I'm casting, it seems to keep things less tangled. It keeps the things kind of apart, which is what I want. And then what I also did, we're gonna clean that off there.
I don't think any of us, I haven't. I don't know. Has Jordan done any summer steelhead yet?
Yeah, Jordan's caught a couple summers already.
All right.
Okay, so what you can see here is in between my spreader and this barrel swivel here, I got about 24 inches or so, and then I have this bead. And what this bead's gonna do is that's gonna stop my Brad's killer fish after I run that down the line. You're gonna see how I do that here. You see how that was all tangled? And that spreader bar just untangled it all? Works really nice.
All right.
First straw is the line.
He's still kind of drifting a little bit, but he's still drifting.
He's still moving?
Yeah.
Fudge.
Oh yeah.
Charleston is going for a little rip in my boat.
Why is this stuff drifting so bad?
He's got 12 ounces on too, doesn't he?
16 ounce on.
16 ounces?
Dude, why are you drifting so bad?
Huh?
Why are you drifting so bad?
Me?
It's
Yeah.
still going.
About 17 feet of water, dude.
Dude, your stuff is like...
How far down?
200-300 feet.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just reel it up, right? It's way down.
Yeah, dude, you're 300 feet out. It's like still rolling.
It's not pulling more line out, it's drifting down.
You shouldn't do that, dude. It was 16.
Be fine. Yeah.
It's not pulling more line.
I think you're not gonna make it anywhere near where that's gonna go.
Okay.
No way.
Charles says I'm good, so...
Comment below.
He tangles me, it's his fault.
Should hold.
Okay. So you cast it out there. Make sure that it's sitting and it's dialed. Which it is. It's good. And then what I've done here is I got Brad's killer fish with some tuna wrapped on it. We're gonna add some, you know, I gotta put some addicted salmon blend on there. Clint's got his little needle on here, but we're just gonna kind of, ooh, I like it. Just stick it in between the stretchy thread and just freaking juice it out. Money. Good. I'm all tangled up here, boys. Okay, got it. Okay, so what you can see, I always run 2 duo snaps on here. I just prefer it. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this duo snap here. I'm going to attach it to the line like so. And this is where that bead that I showed you guys is gonna come in handy, because this thing's gonna slide down and land on that bead. What you gotta do here, this is the tricky part. So you gotta kind of let it run down your line here. Get it as far as you can. And what you wanna do is kind of walk upriver with it. And you want that, see how that killer fish is starting to catch that current? What's gonna happen is that's gonna start dragging down, and I just kind of will tip my rod here a little bit, get it down in the water, and I keep kind of walking upriver just slightly, and just kind of wiggling that thing. I went too damn deep in the water and got my boots all wet. Unbelievable. But I kind of just will wiggle that thing, and I'm just wiggling that killer fish down the line. And as you can see, my tip's starting to wiggle there. I don't know if you guys can see that at all or not. But that, now I know it caught the current. So that's gonna just kind of, what's gonna happen is that killer fish is gonna work its way down my braided line until it stops on that bead. And then once I kind of feel like, okay, that thing's fishing, it's in its spot, I'm gonna put it back to my rod holder, attach my bell.
Ryan, Marlon's not angry. That's just how he talks. Loud. Just seems like he's angry.
Oh yeah, she's a fishing. Look at that. Oh, we're about to get dumped on, boys.
You guys see that rod vibrating?
Add your bell.
Yeah,
Now
here
you're
comes
fishing.
the rain.
Now you are fishing.
It looks nasty over there.
Dude, we're about to get absolutely destroyed with rain right now.
Remember last time we did this? There was lightning and thunder, and I was hiding under a tree.
Dude, look at this fish bonker that my mother-in-law got me. Thing's crazy, huh?
That's pretty cool. Bam! Oh, thought you were gonna get me. You gonna put your jacket on and take this so I can get my jacket on?
Yeah. Yep, it's about to get real dirty up in here, boys.
Yeah, there's a yard sale going on out here if you guys need anything. Someone said freaking yard sale going on out.
Oh my God, it's gonna start pouring. Welcome to spring fishing in the Pacific Northwest. About to get hit hard with a storm, I think. You can see it just blowing in.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. All right, we got 500 of you watching. Who thinks we should do another giveaway? How many of you 500 people watching think we should do another giveaway? Charles, what do you think? Should we give something else away?
Everybody loves free stuff.
I think we should light this freaking root wad on fire.
Who wants?
Dude, let's get a good fire going right now.
Who wants to win? Been here for years. A fillet away fish mat.
Fillet away.
I actually have like after that one I sent last week, a couple more.
Okay, that's what we're giving away. Who wants an opportunity to win a fillet away fish mat? We're gonna give away a fillet away fish mat tonight. Who wants one? Yeah. I think everyone's gonna say yes. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Let's see how this thing's working. See if she's still a wiggling. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm running the heavier rods, I think, guys. Yes. 1062 extra heavy. Oh, I'm not even right here. Where focus, boy? Why are you not focusing? There we go. That's the rod I'm using. I like this one because it's good all around. You can run triple wobbler setups with it. 1062 extra heavy. Okuma Guide Select. And then I'm running the same reel as Clint, except a left hand. I like lefty. All right. The consensus is everyone wants to give away a fillet away mat. So if you guys want an opportunity to win a fillet away fish mat, here's what you got to do. Every single person watching needs to smash the thumbs up button. Hit thumbs up on YouTube. You must be one of our subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, hit that little subscribe button and turn on that bell notification to be notified of future videos. Thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're already subscribed, awesome. Thank you. We appreciate it. If you're not, tap that little subscribe button. And then drop a comment and let us know. Let's see, what am I going to ask you guys? What is the biggest fish you have caught so far this year? Since January 1st till now, what's the biggest fish you caught? It could be any species. I don't care what it is. Drop a comment and let us know what the biggest fish you've caught is this year. To everyone that's subbing to the channel, thank you for the subs. We appreciate it. We're on the road to 100K. We are almost there. We're almost at 91,000 subscribers. So we're getting close. It's going to happen soon. Thank you guys so much for the support. I keep hearing the wind. The wind keeps blowing the bells. It's like false alarms. Let's see what everyone's getting here. Got some steelhead, some sturgeon, smallmouth, springers. Brown Dwarf says hit the ding dong. Absolutely, hit that ding dong. Turn on all notifications. We're giving you guys an opportunity to win a fillet away fish mat. Drop a comment below and let us know what the biggest fish you've caught this year is. See lots of big, huge sturgeon, lots of Chinook. I don't know why I keep putting my damn finger in the phone. Sorry, guys. Trout, lake trout, 16-inch rainbow trout, 11-foot sturgeon. Damn, son, that's huge. Heath Bradley, no bell ringers yet. We've been here about an hour, I would say. Probably in the water, 45 minutes to an hour. We got 4 rods running triple spin glow setups and then 1 rod with 1 spin glow and 1 killer fish on it. It's outgoing tide right now, guys. I don't know if it's going to rain that bad. The rain just doesn't... I mean, it's raining, but it's not really like gnarly rain. I might have spoke too soon. 8-foot sturgeon. No, Marty, we kind of, over the years, we've kind of established areas that we know we catch fish in. So we've kind of stuck to those areas. I'm hiding over here in the trees. I see someone caught something on an addicted steelhead worm. You guys bought a lot of our worms this year. We appreciate the support. Hopefully it helped you guys catch a bunch of steelhead this year. Our worms were like really hard to even keep in stock. You guys were buying them so much, so thank you. Jerry Johnson says, no bell, no prize. I like it, dude. I like your thinking. Bell notification with all notifications on or you're disqualified. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just be a subscriber and then turn on the bell if you want. If you guys want to see all of our videos and all of our epic content that we're putting out, you don't want to miss it, turn on the bell. Lots of comments dropping in here, guys. We're trying to catch a fish spoon fishing. It's springer fishing. You never know out here. You could or you couldn't. You just never know what might happen. We've been live for about an hour now. We've had rods in the water for, I would say, around the same. We dropped the first rod just right before we got live here with you guys. Make sure if you guys are commenting the biggest fish you caught this year that you only comment at one time. Only comment that one time. Comment what your biggest fish was. We're going to randomly select from the comments. Someone's going to win an addicted prize pack. What time is it right now? Pick the winner here in about 60 seconds. "14.5-inch crappie. Hell yeah, dude. That's a giant. It's a good fish for a crappie. Yes, I'm all about the left-hand reels. Left-hand bait casters makes sense to me. Right hand does not make sense. But it's preference. It's personal preference. Oh, I hope one of these rods goes off. Come on, boys. Everyone wish us some luck here. We need some. This storm is just rolling in on us right now. Colson Simpson says he hit the bell, he subscribed, and he liked. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Clint's down there being an idiot. Second rod to the right. Whose rod is that? Is that yours, Clint? Oh, it's getting windy, boys. All right, let's pick a winner here. Brandon Mai, M-A-I. Brandon, M-A-I. you won yourself an Addicted Fishing. Oh, actually, no, you won a fillet away fish mat. That's right. Mike gave away a fillet away. So, Brandon Mai, you won a fillet away fish mat. If you want to claim that prize, shoot us an email to orders@addicted.fishing. Make sure you include your name, your address, and exactly what you won, and we will get that shipped out to you. Congrats, Brandon. To everyone out there that shares this thing and likes it and does all that, again, I know I say it a bunch throughout these feeds, but just want to make sure you guys know we appreciate you. We appreciate all you subscribers. Justin says Clint's always an idiot. Who's had really bad allergies this year? My allergies have been freaking gnarly for some reason. Super bad. There's like no one out here fishing. That guy's out here on anchor still. Down there below us. COVID allergies. You guys are idiots. It is not the COVID. Steve says, any turkeys on? I don't know if any of the Addicted Hunting guys have been out turkey hunting or not. I know Sean was busy. He got a spring bear tag, so he's been putting all of his effort into doing spring bear. We've been failing on the Addicted Hunting side of things. We're sorry about that, guys. It's been a crazy year. Come on, one of these rods just bury. Come on, rods. Give me a springer. Jonathan says if Little was with us, we would have caught some. You're probably right, dude. Little's an amazing dog. He's our mascot. Why are you always eating pizza?
It's not pizza, it's cheesy bread.
It's pizza. The box is right there.
Yeah, the box is right here. Mod Pizza.
Doesn't have sauce on it.
There's 2 pieces left. They look like the jank end pieces, but I'm eating them anyway. Mike's over there talking about CBD oil. CBD oil cures my back. It's crazy. That's what he just said. It isn't even pizza. It's like little breadsticks. God, this wind is freaking me out. That's right, dude. If I didn't have food, it would not be a video. Oh, Niles, are you at Bonneville? I know, dude. I can't believe they don't have spring. Dude, if they would have put spring salmon out in some of those Midwest lakes and stuff, it would have been crazy to see what would have happened if they would have done that. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. A lot of the anchor guys have been doing better because the water's higher. Jordan, I think, is hanging out with his girlfriend tonight. Charles, Niles said it's slow. Crazy. Oh, yeah? Why isn't it fire here then? Oh. Just catch a fish, dude.
I'm trying, dude.
Clint, you should eat that can of tuna. Please don't eat that. That's so foul.
What? Just put it in here.
That's disgusting. Why are you flipping all the people of Addicted off?
Wow.
No one thinks you're funny,
Because
dude.
I had to change my finger.
Wow, I really apologize to all the young kids out there watching. Clint's pretty irresponsible, and you know he hasn't really grown up, even though he's 55 years old.
55?
Yeah, that's me.
Watch out.
Social Security, a couple more years.
Yeah, weirdo grandpa.
Chad says time to bust out the WD-40.
I don't think we have any WD.
Charles, where's the WD?
I heard they changed the formula.
Yeah, JJTB. Clint is 55. He just turned 55 yesterday.
No.
Everyone's wishing him a happy birthday.
That's ridiculous. I don't look a day.
Justin Bergen said he's convinced your Charles's fish pictures are all the same fish photoshopped.
All the same?
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Does that mean we're gonna all go?
Pretty
have,
creative about it. Did you have any apps for iPhone?
GGG said there's no kids. That's not true. I heard there was a couple kids talking to me on here watching.
Have you guys seen my new Brad's rain jacket?
Did you not bring any rain gear, dude? You knew it was gonna rain.
It's spring, man. I lived through my whole life.
Carl says it's springtime. I asked him where his rain gear was. He's like, it's springtime.
Washing all the COVID off.
Washing all the COVID. I can't believe we haven't got it bit.
I think who thinks if we throw Clint in the water, we'll get a bite? Mike, what do you think? You think if we throw Clint in, we'll get a bite?
Did you show all the people the cool bells? Because that's the cool thing about bank fishing too, is all the different bells. And how do you do them? Mike wouldn't do it.
Everyone's saying Clint should eat a Cooney.
Yeah.
Throw Clint in.
Or get a Coon shirt.
I'm going to go through all these comments later. And
Toss him. There's 500 people watching that want to see us throw you in.
Silly salmon?
tell them to come out here and then
silly
they
salmon.
can
Silly
throw
salmon
me.
in the
It's already raining.
No.
What we need is a 2-ounce bobber and a glob of softball eggs is what they...
I thought about doing that because literally we catch them, especially summer steelhead, we catch them so close, and I hear about other places that they bobber fish like incoming tide in the Columbia. And I've thought about doing it places like this. I think it'd work. Look how many fish, how many springers are caught that have, 12 cut plug herring in their bellies that weren't out there just spinning. They didn't steal those all off the hooks, no way. So why not just drift fish and bobber out here in the Columbia with a herring on? Why not? Just bobber.
Why haven't you tried it?
I don't know, I just kind of came to this revelation recently that it should be something that should be done. But it's kind of hard too, and there's only 8 fish going over me.
That's true. We bobber fish up some summers in the Columbia.
You can't really judge.
Bobber and Cooney works good if you're in the right areas.
I think there's a difference. Like, you can't really judge if something works in like a place where there's too high of opportunity and too low. Like there's times when there's so many fish that feels like anything works, and I don't think you can judge whether or not something works on those ones.
That's true.
But when there's a decent amount of fish out there, I think that's when you start really messing around. But that's not right now. Right now, you're trying to just get as many as you can and get them in the freezer because there's not very many of them.
Yeah, I mean, there was a bunch of people watching when I asked who had caught fish. I was pleasantly surprised. Quite a few people caught fish today.
That's good. It's good to hear.
Seemed like a lot of guys on anchor for sure.
I hate it when I see guys like, I don't even care if it opens up because I got my fish, ate here and that stuff. It annoys me. Like,
No, it needs to open up so I can get more fish.
yeah, everybody needs it.
Oh, dude, my dots are getting wet. No. Poor little guys. And I'll let my bag open. Here, Charles, take that for a second.
So that bag don't work too well if it's open.
Clint,
It's a bunch of fools. Throw Clint in. Somebody said use CBD oil.
What?
Someone said use CBD oil for scent.
That's Mike's favorite.
It seems really expensive. Like,
Someone was commenting saying CBD oil was snake oil.
snake oil? Selling snake oil? It's raining out here. No fish. Everybody's saying to throw Clint in.
Dots are my jam, but not the yellow ones. Those are disgusting.
Not the yellow. That's discrimination, dude. Marlin just discriminated against yellow dots.
Dude, come on, salmon!
Marlin's getting upset.
I just had one lick my Coon shirt.
You saw it? Here, try to catch this.
Didn't you just have that in your
This
mouth?
is real COVID shit right here.
Yeah. Did you make it? Oh, I thought you totally made it in Mike's mouth. Couldn't tell.
Hey, how did that thing treat you last week?
What thing?
Whoa! Rob, you can't do that. You gotta warn people.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Really? Whoa, Rob, what are you doing?
He's going crazy. Hey, we do that. That works, dude. That's why I like using lead, not breakaways when I'm springer fishing in places I don't get snagged at, is so that I can drop it out a little farther. Yeah, and I can reel it in every 15 minutes or so until I get in too close, then I re-drop it.
You can reel it in to like get weeds and shit all over your line?
No, not usually. That's the summertime thing. Right now, there's not too much debris. Magnet fishing, huh?
I've been seeing a lot of people talk about magnet fishing.
I know. That's what I was telling you. We should do that.
Why is this guy commenting 420? I'm gonna freaking... Okay, you're in timeout. Sorry, bud.
Like they were talking about magnet. Remember I was just talking to you guys about magnet fishing. And you
Yeah,
can do that.
dude, that dude was doing it next to us up at where the last live feed.
Yeah, even if we just bring it along with us. Every launch, everywhere, just like everywhere we stop before you leave, just
I think
throw
it'd
the
be
magnet
fun.
out. See what you get.
Why are you throwing stuff at me?
I was giving it back to you. You don't want your dot?
It's got COVID on.
Oh,
Get him in there. Throw him in.
Now we know Mike's weakness, sidestep. Yeah, that was totally his weakness. He had nothing going sideways. Like, dude, Mike, once he got to the side of him, he was done. Like, it's like a bull. Like,
It's not loud enough.
What are you
You know how
talking
many
about?
bites we've missed? It's not loud enough.
Oh, that's gonna work real good, Clint. Your bell fell right off with one little...
You guys are idiots.
You guys are idiots. You guys are mean.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Do I sound like the Tiger King?
Charles, show us some of your stuff. What do you got here? Let's see these spin glows. Show me some of your favorite colors.
I think the one that I've done the most damage on is this guy right here.
That one looks juicy.
Like that one's been really money. I really like this guy. This one does me really good.
That's a fire one.
Especially on cloudy days. For some reason, this one does really good. On cloudy days, I like to use glows. If I don't have any glows on me, but on cloudy days, glows. Sunny days, get something shiny. Those three, I've done really well for springers. Off this blue one, this is kind of like one of the random ones that when nothing's working, I throw this one in the mix. I've caught quite a few off of this guy. And when I was upriver, was this guy right here, but in the bigger size. But other than that, the rest of these are just for people that come fishing with me, just so I can test them out.
That's a good plan. Spin glows is usually what we're using out here most of the time. Like I said, we'll run some plugs as well, but usually the triple spin glows or double spin glows or single spin glow setups seem to be the most effective.
When it starts getting into like the summer Chinook, I've noticed like I'll see other people catching fish on Facebook and stuff. This is back before I realized like to switch over to hardware, where I was just sticking with the spin glow and we're like, oh, it's done. Like I'm not catching any fish. But then I see people on Facebook still catching salmon. Like this is years ago. And I realized that there is a transition period. I think it's the water temp where it goes where they don't want a spin glowing coon shrimp no more. And those salmon want a big old giant chunk of metal. Like a wobbler.
Yep.
It's weird. Like,
yep.
It just switches.
That's a fact. What are you over here saying?
Huh? Oh, God, what are you doing?
It's a pretty small target.
Yeah. I was going to say, there's a lot of fat right there.
Brandon, it's orders, not 2 orders. I was saying you email it to. It's orders@addicted.fishing. Or you can just go to our website. Go to our website, www.addicted.fishing. Addicted.fishing, and you can shoot us an email there. If you guys want to get any apparel or addicted hats or anything like that as well, you can purchase that stuff on our website, addicted.fishing. Yes, we have coon shrimp on them. We have one of the plugs wrapped with tuna with some addicted salmon blend on it. We're throwing them. We're throwing the farm. I even brought a setup. I was going to try potentially running a cut plug herring and dropping it out. So I brought a little mini bobber that I could run a cut plug herring at some point if I decide to get fishy or crazy. I don't really like to experiment much though when I'm out here because I just know what works. So there's always your like setups that work every time, but will you ever custom make anything to order? I mean, it depends on what you want, dude. You can just always shoot us an email if you want something custom or something like that, and we may be able to accommodate it for you. It just kind of depends. Opinions on spinning reels versus center pins. I can't really give an opinion because I don't fish center pins much. I know that's kind of a lot of the guys in the Midwest and in Canada, that's like all they use is center pins. We don't really use them much out here. It's just never been something that's caught on much. I know there's some guys out in the Olympic I'm stuttering. I know there's some guys out in the Olympic Peninsula that are using center pins a lot now and some of the coastal areas in the Pacific Northwest, but it just really hasn't taken that much flame out here. I'm a spinning reel guy and have been forever. That's not to say I won't try center pin someday. It hasn't really interested me yet. Yes, Corey wants an orange addicted decal. We can definitely do decals in other colors. So we sell white and black on the website, but if you want a different color, we can definitely accommodate that for you. So just shoot us an email and we can get our vinyl guy to make, you know, if you want custom colored addicted decals. You know, there'll be a little bit more because we'll have to make them one at a time, but we could definitely hook you up, man. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. He says all we use is center pins. I've noticed that out in the Midwest and stuff, that's like all guys use out there. It's crazy. But I guess it's the same way out here. Most everyone out here is using spinning reels or bait casters, so. Yes, Bloody Tuna Anise Procure scent is ridiculous. It's one of the best scents that there is, for sure. Brandon Hanley, thank you for the super chat, man. I might have missed one here. Cameron Stewart, thank you for the super chat. He says, put bloody tuna in Clint's drink. That'd be pretty fun.
It's coming up. I think my favorite scent for summer steel is Anise Plus.
Yeah, Anise Plus for summer steel, it's money. Brandon Hanley, how do you edit a price on a super chat? You have to scroll the little dot. There's like a dot. There's like a little circle that you scroll. I just sat back in my chair. This is one of the things I love about Plunking is you just kind of, it's super fun and relaxing. Like I've had so many good memories out here on the beach with my buddies and cooking, barbecuing, and Plunking. Just does not get any better. But yeah, if you guys want a super chat, there's a little dollar symbol down there in the bottom right-hand corner next to where you're commenting. You just click on that dollar symbol and you can support the channel. Donate to Addicted Fishing, help us continue to create awesome content for you guys. That's what the super chat is. And if you want to adjust the price, you got to like slide left and right. There's like a little circle that you can slide left and right. It allows you to reduce or increase the price of the super chat. JJ TB. I'm not sure how long we're gonna stay out, man. I think we'll probably stick live here for another half an hour or so, and hopefully we can get a fish by then. If not, we'll probably call it on the live feed. And you know, just maybe fish till dark. And if we do get a fish, we'll jump right back on live. But that's why it's important that you guys turn on those bell notifications, so that way you know if we go live. Because if I do decide to end this thing and just go to fishing and not filming this stuff, if we do for some reason hook a fish, I could jump right back on live so you guys can see what's up and join us when we fight it in. Drayden Zink says, you guys are going to be fishing with Northwest Fishing Secrets again. Yes, we will. We've already got some stuff planned. We're going to be fishing with him a lot. Life's an awesome dude. If you guys want to purchase any of the Mustad stuff, the Mustad dry bags or the hooks, I saw that's a question from Dan Lookabill. You just go to Mustad's website. Go to Mustad Fishing on their website, and you can use our addicted code. In the description of this YouTube, in the description of the YouTube video, there's some links down there, and there's some discount codes for all you addicts. So if we have some of our partners have offered like special deals for all you addicts with special discount codes that you can use on their website. And all those codes and links and all that stuff is in the description of this video. So check it out. And that's where you can purchase a lot of that stuff. Justin, I can't speak to upcoming collabs, but I will tell you that we do have some more YouTube collabs in the works. We're going to be doing some stuff with a few other YouTubers around the country, so stay tuned on that. I will let you guys in on more of those details when I get them completely worked out. I don't want to jinx anything yet, but there's some cool stuff in the works for sure. Wenatchee area. I'm sure we'll get over there at some point, man. We'd love to get over there on that side of the state. Lots of cool stuff. Addicted floats in stock. I have no idea when that's going to happen. Unfortunately, the factory where the floats got produced and made got shut down because of all this COVID crap. And so the bells or the floats have kind of been on hold. Bruce Craig, thank you for the super chat, Bruce. We appreciate it. A collab with Captain Quinn, that is going to happen. I heard Jordan has been talking to him a little bit. So we're going to try to make that happen for sure. Captain Quinn's got some funny videos. Shark fishing is definitely on my agenda. I'd love to go catch shark. Justin, I am getting a new boat. I'm actually in the works on that right now. I'm not 100% finished with what I'm doing there yet, but I am going to be getting a new boat very soon. Heath Bradley wants a cradle net. I was just talking to Jacob Tooley last week about the cradle nets. I do not know what is going on with those. I'm waiting to get an update from him on those things, but I appreciate the super chat. And once we have more cradle nets in stock, I definitely will let you guys know for sure. I'm not moving around, guys. I'm just trying to hold on these rods right here in hopes that one of them will go off and you guys get to see it. I do not know if there's going to be a salmon season in the upper sea, buddy. I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll put something out on that when it happens. Yes, Rocky, we have some catch and cooks planned for sure. We have some catch and cooks planned. Mike's going to cut. Is that Clint's rod?
Yeah, it's contract. A little bit.
Brandon Hanley says, way upriver today on the Columbia River near the deadline. Hooked on a killer fish each day, starting to bite, died, midday, 2 openers. Any suggestions? Smaller presentation. Dude, the bite died, I think, because of the water raising on the dam. That's the problem, dude, is they raise the freaking water and it just shuts those springers off.
How are they doing fights right now? Are they like empty stadiums?
But thank you for the super chat, Brandon. We appreciate it, man. Let's see. You said you... Any suggestions? Smaller presentation.
The last car,
Each day.
there's no energy, but the last car, the fight was
Dude, one thing that works really, really good, and I think we may have a tutorial or two, Brandon, on our YouTube, but if you run herring on anchorfish from a boat with a jet diver, use a jet diver just like you would a piece like a lead, and you run that jet diver with like a small spin glow, you cut the wings off of it. I think there may be some tutorials on our YouTube channel about it, but try that, man. If they're not hitting the killer fish anymore, try jet diving some herring, because sometimes that can work really well. Jared Green says, do some stuff with the Guggen squad. We are hoping to at some point. I've talked to a few of those guys. I was just texting one of them a couple days ago, actually. So hopefully we can make that happen sooner than later. They are some cool guys. It's pretty amazing what they've been able to accomplish. Walleye fishing for sure, Drayden. I don't know when, but there's definitely going to be some walleye stuff happening. Tuna, yeah, we definitely want to do some tuna stuff. That's going to happen for sure. Daniel, we have some videos on salmon filleting. If you go to our channel and go to how-tos or go to the salmon fishing playlist, there is some stuff on how to fillet salmon in there for sure, man. Darcy says, when are the lake trout fishing videos going to be uploaded? How did you know we went lake trout fishing? Did you go to our Instagram? If you guys aren't following us on Instagram at Addicted Fishing, you need to be following us there, because a lot of times that's where you're going to get sneak peeks of some of the upcoming stuff that we have that we're doing. Keith, are salmon closer to the shore in the springtime? Yeah, they typically, especially when the water's high, they're definitely going to run in closer usually. So that's what we're waiting on. The storm just kind of passed. We got kind of an opening in the weather, so hopefully that makes some bites happen. Our other buddy downriver is giving up. He just pulled his anchor. He's out of here. What other questions did you guys have here? Darcy said he does follow us on Instagram. See? Darcy knew about the lake trout because he follows us on IG. Yes, we do have a lake trout series coming. We filmed a 3-part series fishing for lake trout in Central Oregon, and it was absolutely incredible. One of the funnest things that I've done in a long time. And I'm not sure exactly when we're going to get those videos out, but I'm hoping sooner than later. Daniel says, don't pay attention. That's so true, dude. You just got to not look at your rods. These guys are over here talking politics. Unbelievable. Who goes fishing and talks politics? Not me. David Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Biggest Chinook I've ever caught. I caught a 39-pounder in the Columbia River on a wobbler. A 39-pound Chinook. That's the biggest one I've ever caught. It was years ago. 75-pound on the Kenai is a giant, dude. Congrats on that, man.
Why do you have to tell me that?
Joe Rogan's so a good guy.
No, you can't. Those two things don't add up.
Yes, Ryan, the steelhead season this year was freaking amazing. Awesome winter steelhead season. Kurt, I know, man, we get that question all the time about coming to the Midwest. We plan on it, dude.
I don't care what people do, just don't try to push it on me.
That's not Joe Rogan.
Wow, Charles, you have good ears, or am I just really loud?
They're extremely loud.
Charles, am I loud?
The bugs aren't bad out here tonight. No, the rain I think is kind of keeping them off.
2 beers and this is how you act.
Bigfoot says Clint needs to lay off the Smirnoffs.
It's Zima.
Vincent, we are in Washington State currently.
Zima? Yeah, it's delicious.
I remember those, but I don't even think they make that anymore.
I'm always loud, so whatever.
Whatever.
You can make a pass on the way back.
Make a big long.
Just troll all the way to Bachelor's.
One of these poles is
Marlin.
My rod rolling. But it could be a fish.
Shad.
Why is your rod rolling again?
It's 16 ounces. There's no way.
That's what it looks like, guys, when a salmon's licking your coon shrimp.
Oh my God.
Hey, this one's getting licked right now.
Dude, those are not bites.
I know.
If we get a bite, it's going to be a freaking bite. You move in a little closer.
I'm down with that.
Did you just reel in?
I'm just trying to add a little excitement to it.
I just knocked the branches off there and it's gonna let it do its thing. Just
Trying to add some
go
excitement.
find a fish for me.
It'll find a fish for me, he says.
I can't count any times he came out and ran lead and just let it drift until it stopped, and that's where you catch fish.
Evergreen State, no, we don't typically throw spinners from the shore or anything from where we're at. We'll do that on a lot of the smaller tributaries, but we don't really do that on the big Columbia. A lot of current, big river. A lot of times the fish are running out a lot farther than what you can cast that spinner. Daniel says, do you stagger your rods when you're plunking? Absolutely. That's exactly what we're doing. That's why we use the line counters, so we can kind of figure out where the fish are running. So I'm in super close in probably 8 to 10 feet of water. Charles is out in 17 feet?
17.
Charles is out in 17. We got a couple rods in 12 feet, one in 14. We're kind of staggered all over the place.
You didn't break her foot. Sprained her ankle though. Have to keep her chill for up to 4 weeks.
Put her down.
Yeah, Mike shot her with a 22.
We are all running 30 to 40 pound line on our leaders. For springers, I'm usually running 30 pound mono. Drayden, I have no idea what the ocean openings are going to look like. Vincent, my biggest rainbow trout. Man, I don't even remember. I caught one in a private pond one time, which I don't even know if you can count it because they were stocked rainbows, but I caught one time that was like 15 pounds out of a private pond. But like out in the wild, like actually just fishing randomly, I don't know, 5 to 7 pounds, somewhere in that range for a rainbow. Come on, fish. Oh, we got a troller. There he is. He's out there trolling for a springer. He's putting in his time.
I can't even do that with the fat lazy one. How am I going to do that with the puppy?
Lock it and kill him.
What time is it?
After 8. 5 after 8.
Wow. Be nice to get a fish.
Well, I thought it was a for sure thing because Charles was here.
Yeah.
I even bought the shrimp Charles told me to buy.
You guys got me off my game plan. I had a game plan today.
We got tuna, we got shrimp.
That's springer
We're at
fishing,
all
dude.
different depths.
You're either just absolutely destroying them or you're not getting them.
We could get lucky. Someone commented and said their buddy was 2 for 4 today, Plunking.
Savages.
Was their buddy Charles?
Then it didn't happen.
Man, 421 likes. Thank you, guys. We appreciate that. That's getting up there. Thank you for smashing that
It's
thing.
because they like me.
They didn't get past because I got a freezer full.
Yeah, Justin Spinglow's anchored work good. For sure, dude.
Hey, that lasted big
I'll do a lot of the same stuff with spin glows. I'll run spin glows on jet divers. So you can control where you want them. Dude, they can crush sometimes.
Charles is hosted one. Mike hosted one. Oh, sorry.
When was the tutorial?
My bad, Sir Charles. Everyone bow to Sir Charles.
What'd he do?
Charles was bragging about how many.
Oh, whatever.
How many addicted lives he's hosted.
You're such an idiot.
And it was actually Clint was bragging about him hosting the last one.
The last addicted life that's done the worst out of any addicted life in the last like 15 weeks.
Is that true?
Yeah.
No.
Man, those people don't really like life, huh?
No, it's because it's crappie. And because Clint was in it.
Dude, I saw one comment. It was like, as soon as I saw Clint, I was going to turn it off.
Oh, freaking nailed him. That was a stick, dude. Clint, a lot of these people are saying you and Charles should arm wrestle.
Oh, Charles would fucking
Destroy you. Guaranteed.
I don't think so.
Let's try it.
Oh, arm wrestle, but it's
Let's do it. That log's a good spot. Come on, Clint, get on over here. If we can't catch any fish, we're gonna have Clint and Charles arm wrestle each other.
this is not exciting.
Come on, let's go. Clint, quick.
This would be like,
Why are you being a quitter before you even start? Is this how you live life, dude? Just quitter?
Oh, he's been scared. Dude, he's just scared of everything.
oh, dude, killer hornets? Come on, let's all be serious. Everyone's afraid of them.
No, I'm not. They kill like 40 people a year in Japan. Who cares?
They're not even called killer hornets. That's just the media.
Oh,
trying to
sorry,
scare
murder
everyone.
hornet. But have you guys seen the assassin
They're called
wasps?
murder hornets.
All these, come on, Clint.
Assassin wasps are way worse.
There's 520 people that want to see Charles destroy you at arm wrestling.
You have to chug a beer first and then do it.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to chug a beer.
You have to shotgun a beer and then do it.
I don't even know how to shotgun a beer.
We can turn into the Nelk boys right now. Did I just get a super chat? Paul Lewis, thank you for the super chat, dude.
I don't think we really need to worry about this.
Put some spikes on both sides.
I just don't want this going through the backside of my head.
Perfect spot right here.
Do you want me to be on the other side so that you have a closer?
It's either that or you guys lay in the sand. You choice.
Why are we doing this? Okay, who's gonna arm wrestle the winner?
This is between you guys.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, Clint.
Who's gonna?
Mike.
Between you guys.
Mike's got the winner.
He's probably gonna literally break my.
I think
hand.
Mike might
He's
stand a
gonna do lot.
good chance against Charles.
Dude, there is a trick to this.
Should I get the
There-
boat going now for the hospital ride?
Yeah. Can somebody?
Charles just dislocates Clint's arm.
There is a trick to this.
What's the trick?
I'm not telling you.
Wait, Clint's got gloves on. Is that an upper hand on there?
Okay, I don't even want to do this already with this.
Come on, you quit.
ready?
You got it.
Yeah, but he's got like 6 beers down, dude. He gets pretty crazy.
Wait, how are we? Which way are we?
You got to set him off, Mike.
Oh, what are we doing?
Actually, just say go, so we don't freaking.
You ready?
One.
Look at Charles.
Ready?
Go.
Oh God.
Snap.
I told you it's not
There's
even
a trick to arm wrestling. Is
Charles,
turn the wrist, and bring the wrist in towards you. And I've beat way stronger dudes than me. Way stronger, all based on technique. Like you just turn as soon as they say go, turn the wrist and pull towards you. And you'll get them every time. They can't do nothing about it.
Can't do nothing about it.
Like,
I'm not lying. I actually tried.
I was hoping if we went away from our rods and did something that had absolutely nothing to do with fishing, we'd catch a fish, but it didn't happen.
Hey, has Mike danced for the camera yet and shown his dance skills?
I didn't learn any new dance skills.
Yeah, you've been doing that dance revolution at the bowling alley. I've seen you.
No.
the
Working up a
bowling
sweat.
alley, the bowling alley's closed, you retard.
Yeah, you retard. It's closed.
Dude, at least it turned into a good night. Weather's not bad. We only got hit with rain once. God, that killer fish is over there just wiggling its little heart out. Oh, look at all the little baby geese over there. Come on, little killer fish.
Have you ever tried goose legs stew? No. You take the goose legs, you know, like the big honker? Yeah. They got good sized legs on them.
Hey, have you ever had cream of some young guy?
Oh, that's cool. Alaska Fish and Game is doing a presentation on King Salmon Fishing 101 live. That's pretty neat. Are they on YouTube doing that, Mark? Where are they doing their live video? How many people are watching? That's really cool they're doing that. Oh, I see it. See, I saw a couple people know who the Nelk Boys are. The Nelk Boys are hilarious on YouTube. If you don't watch them, you should. They're funny. I didn't miss a super chat. I got all of them. Paul Lewis, I said thank you. Brandon Hanley, oh, you're right, dude. I missed one. My bad. Thank you. Yes, Brandon, we have some sockeye fishing episodes planned in the Upper River this year. We're going to be fishing with a guide up there. It's a secret. You don't get to know who yet. But Brandon, we do have some plans in the Upper River. And I got to eat my own words because the one dude told me that I missed a super chat, and I did. So thank you for telling me. Josh, we did. We caught a couple at the dam last Thursday. Timothy, I went back through all the super chats. I got them all. We're gonna give it 10 more minutes, addicts. 10 more minutes live here at an hour and 16. Once that counter up top hits 10116, I am going to end this live feed. So let's hope in the next 10 minutes one of these rods buries.
I mean, the sport is fun.
It's fun. It's a shooting sport.
I love it.
That's what they love. But the heat part, they're like, what?
Don't most of them just turn into like.
God, come on, fish. Give us one. Just give us one. I don't think we have any bananas here.
Everyone I know makes.
Maybe. We don't really believe in bananas.
You know, the ones I never tasted were sea ducks. Did you ever try those?
Jeff, it sounded like Cam was talking about maybe doing some ling fishing on Friday. He said the ocean's flat. So hopefully that happens. We can get some filming in. All the rods are not tangled. We just checked a couple of them. Which rod do you guys think is going to get hit in these next 10 minutes? We got the one down at the very end. We got Rob's, Mike's, Clint's, Charles, or mine. Nobody. Thanks for the help, Combat Man. Heath, hopefully we can get back to doing bashes in the fall, but who knows, man. I mean, our plan right now is we can't really do anything through summer as far as bashes go. We're hoping in the fall we'll be able to organize a couple, but we'll see. Rip and Lips, Pacific Northwest, we are fishing for spring salmon or steelhead if one bites. Could get lucky.
I think they strap your hands together.
It was raining a little bit on us earlier today, PDX Leo. Yep, you're probably right about that, JJTB.
Text message make fun of me.
Hold on, back up. He wasn't arm wrestling champion. He was going for was Mr. Oregon. He was Mr. Oregon. Mr. Oregon, yeah, in order to do that, like in your bitch, your swamp,
What's Joseph Hurd doing? I'm not seeing his comments, dude. Why would I ban him? Oh, jeez, that's rude, dude.
and in order to do that, what's so funny about that?
Come on, little rods. Laura Larson, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Yeah, Friday's looking nice. That's what Cam was saying. Joseph, you're good, dude. We're not banning you. Drano is on fire. Not drinking anything right now, Brandon. Water. But if I do drink any alcohol, it is vodka. That is my preferred alcoholic drink.
Why does my bell keep falling off?
Guido 7, we have not caught anything yet. We've been live for about an hour.
How big was it?
He's big. And I was drinking, and people came and got me, and they were like, come out here, dude. Come out here. This is fucking.
My favorite vodka, Melissa, is Ciroc. By far, there is no better vodka on the planet.
Yeah, but what flavor? You don't drink plain, do you?
I like the plain, or I like the red berry if I'm feeling girly. But I like the plain, just vodka cranberry.
Yeah, you gotta make. What about the blueberry lemonade?
Those are good too. If you take Ciroc, just regular Ciroc vodka, and mix it with the blueberry simple lemonade, it's freaking amazing.
Why don't we have a fish?
They say it's your fault.
Oh yeah. Probably.
Yes, Drayden, we will be doing some more stuff with Ace for sure. We were talking about going out to Idaho, and you hit your line with that stick, you idiot.
There's no way. Am I that accurate? There's no way.
It's not a coincidence that you threw a stick out there and then your bell went off.
Really?
You didn't even look that time.
I wasn't aiming.
That's it. Mike, throw Clinton. Addicts, we got 4 minutes. 4 minutes and we're ending this thing. Will we get a fish in 4 minutes? Clint, will we get a fish in 4 minutes?
Heck yeah, dude, we always seem to pull it off. Especially, like, look at the last live feed.
There's 600 people watching right now that will.
You're like, oh, time's almost. And grab the rod.
We should just prank it right now. We should just right at 1:15 on the counter. We'll grab one of the reels. What happened?
Did you see yours shaking like that?
It's got a quick killer fish on it.
Oh, you have a quick fish on this?
Killer fish. I don't use quick fish.
Killer fish?
I use Brad's killer fish.
I put a new Brad sticker in my boat.
Nice. Brad, if you guys are looking for a good plug, you can't go wrong with the Brad's killer fish. The reason I like the Brad's killer fish and the reason I've fished them for years, and I think a lot of guides here in the Northwest use them, is just for the fact that when they're made in the factory, they all seem to be true. Like, there's very, very rarely you pull a Brad's killer fish out of the box and it's not just a true runner. They just work really, really well. They're super tuned.
I got my prop saver on my boat now, too. Just put that on.
What's up, NJ Scratch family? Thanks for tuning in. What are you saying?
I put the prop saver on my camera.
Oh, you got one of the prop savers. Nice.
Put it on like 2 weeks ago. Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm tired, guys. That's true, Justin. Brad's everything is money. Yes, Roselia Davila, we will be doing some Springer tributary videos for sure. Joseph Hurd, if you haven't caught a salmon, man, in 2 years and you're still trying, I know it sounds dumb, but the best thing you can do, dude, is book a guide. Just book a guide one time, spend the $200, get out there with him, and just question the absolute heck out of him. Watch what he does, watch what, techniques he's using, and question him. Let him know you're looking to try to learn. That's the best advice I can give you, man. Yeah, Corey Maglip's work amazing as well. Spoon Fishing, thanks for tuning in, man. We'll see you later. NJ Scratch family, I've been good, dude. Just been sticking in here. Aaron Sullivan, never. Funny, though. PDX, quit hating on bass, dude. Bass fishing's freaking awesome. If you haven't gone and enjoyed a day of bass fishing, then I don't think you're a true fisherman, because bass are so fun to catch. They're so aggressive and mean, and you can catch them on all sorts of different techniques. I love bass fishing. Corey, we are not doing the band Sea Lion sweatshirt anymore, dude. Maybe we'll bring something back eventually, but right now we have discontinued that shirt, dude. No, we're going to leave here pretty quick. It's 1:16 now, so I'm going to end this live feed, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you. Sorry we couldn't catch a fish. Hopefully you guys learned a few things. It sounds like from what some of you were saying, they did put out that they are going to have some more spring Chinook openers, and I highly recommend you get out here and try to deploy some of these techniques that we're showing you, because on high water years, plunking can be effective. Sometimes you just got to be out here for a few hours to wait for that wave of fish to come through. So thanks again for tuning in. We appreciate it. If you guys want to continue watching our content, make sure you turn on that little bell notification, turn on all notifications, subscribe. We appreciate it. Road to 100K. We're coming for you. Thanks again, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you on the river.